at the Garden City Police Station. Why investigators say 4 officers opened fire. That's first on 2. And we start with breaking news right now. We now know the 4 officers involved in an overnight shooting at the Garden City Police Department parking lot. It left a man dead. Corporal Scott Crimmin and Officer Joel Ellsworth from Garden City Police were involved, as well as Boise officers Jason Green and Joe Martinez. Green and Martinez were also involved in an incident last June when a man opened fire on officers before shooting himself. Also new this afternoon, the man who died in that shooting has been identified as 52-year-old Anthony Bauer. According to police, he was on parole for grand theft. KBOI2's Morgan Wagner has the developing details on this story. She joins us now live in Garden City.
Right, Natalie. Officers say Bauer was on parole for felony grand theft, and they say that white SUV that he was driving this morning was stolen too. It was just after 2 in the morning when Eagle police officers responded to a suspicious activity call on the 2300 block of Elliott Street. Something neighbors say is not uncommon.
Well, I was already creeped out about my neighborhood. As I told you, there's a drug house over here, so we get all the weirdos.
Officers say when they got to this neighborhood, a man in a white Dodge Durango sped off, prompting officers to chase after him. Due to safety concerns, Eagle police say they ended their pursuit on Glenwood. Officers from Boise and Garden City then came out to help search for the driver. A short time later, they saw him pull into the Garden City Police Department on East 50th Street. 2 Boise and 2 Garden City officers tried to approach the man. That's when they say he pointed a handgun at them. Garden City police say the 4 officers responded by firing their weapons. And after that, the man crashed into the side of the police department building. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, none of the officers in this situation were injured. Idaho State Police is taking over the investigation, and they are reviewing body cameras, they tell me, and the building's surveillance video. Live in Garden City, Morgan Wagner, KBOI2 News.
As Morgan mentioned, part of the Garden City Police Station became an active crime scene this morning. In the end, the building did not have much damage, and business went on as usual. Stay with KBOI2 News for continuing coverage of the Garden City shooting. We are working to get your questions answered. We've made requests for surveillance and body cam video. As new information